back, student. Okay, so happy Thursday, everyone. This is teacher Jhas again, your science teacher. So today we have review time. Okay, so we will review for your final exam. Okay, let's move to parts of a flower and their rules. What is the rules of the parts of the flowers? Okay, class. So, did you remember the 4 important parts of the flower? Okay, great. So, what is the first important part? That is sepal. S-E-P-A-L-S. Sepals. Next, petals. P-E-L-A-L-S. Petals. And the third is stamen. S-T-A-M-E-N. Stamen. And the last part is steel. P-I-S-T-I-L. Steel. Okay, once again, we have 4 important parts of the flower. That is sepals, petals, stamen, and pistil. So, now let's move on. This is the flower. So, again, the first part is pistil. This is the enormous part of a flower. It makes female sex cells which can egg cells. These cells are in the oval which are inside the ovary. Okay, as you can see, this is the ovary of the flower, the small circle inside. So that is the pistil. And next, stamen. This part is next to the pistil. It makes male sex cells which is the pollen. It is in each under which is on a filament. Okay, so stamen is the next of the petals. This one, it is the anther and the filament. Okay, this the green and the yellow part of the flower. So next is the petal. The rule is to protect the pistil and the stamen which a flower is young. They usually have beautiful colors and essence to help draw good insect for pollination. Okay, petals, they help to the pistil to protect them. This one, the big part of the flower, the pink one, that is the petal. So the petal will help to pistil to protect the whole flower. So next is the sepal. The rule of sepals is to protect the flower in bud from pests. Okay, if you say sepal, that is the rule of this part is to protect the whole flower to avoid bad insect, or they help to grow. They help the flower grow and healthy. So now again we have pistil, stamen, petal, and sepal. Next is the earth gravity. So everyone, did you remember about the earth gravity? Yes, so let's move on. Okay, gravity or gravitational force is the force acting on every object on Earth or near Earth. It pulls object to Earth center and always makes object fall to the ground. Okay, gravity will help the object or the people here in the world. So if we don't have gravity, the people or the object will do like they didn't walk properly, or they didn't do anything. So let's move on. The first one, gravity pulls every time on Earth's center. If we draw a line to show where the object pulled down to, the line will meet at the Earth's center. Okay, look at the rain. Because of the gravity, they falling down. Okay, so as you can see, the Earth center, this is the Earth center, the red color, we have small mass and great mass. So next is, at the same spot, an object with greater mass will feel the greater pull of gravity. So the small, okay, this is the small, and the greater pull of gravity. Same of this, same, the small integrators, great mass, they full of gravity. Next, the strong of gravity will decrease if the distance between the object and Earth center increase. Okay, this one. Did you see? Okay, very good. So now let's move on. What is the benefits of the Earth gravity? The first one benefits is it keeps us on ground, not floating in the air. Next, it stops objects from floating weightlessly in the air. And next, it makes water flow from high to low place. And last is it makes rain fall to the ground to give moisture to plants. It also helps form water sources such as rivers, seas, and oceans. Okay, the benefits of the gravity, they help the water flow from high to low place. And the benefits of this is, if we have gravity, the object will falling down, or they do properly, because if we don't have gravity, all of us will falling in the air, or we will not do anything. So that is the benefits of gravity. So next, what is limitation caused by gravity? So we have 4. It limits us from jumping too high. Okay, it limits us in lifting up very heavy object. Next, it causes some objects such as a glass to break when falling. And the last is, it causes us to feel very tired or make it hard to move when doing activity against gravity, such as climbing a mountain, walking upstairs, and cycling up a mountain. So the limitation caused by gravity, this we have 4. So since the gravity will help everyone, so you can do like a jumping too high, climbing in the mountain, or objects such as a glass to break when falling. Okay, so next is the example of this limitation caused by gravity. You can do like moving or doing an activity. So that is the benefits of gravity and limitation caused by gravity. So next is medium of light. So what is the medium of light? If you say medium of light, that is, but if the light cannot pass through the object, we call it an opaque object. Okay, like a door, you can call that as the opaque object because the light, they didn't pass. Okay, look at this, the picture. Next, we have 3 types of medium of light. What is the 3 types of medium of light. Did you remember the three types? Yes, very good. So the first is transparent object. This type of medium let most of the light pass through it, so we can see any object through the medium clearly. These are water, air, clear drinking glass. Okay, as you can see, water or the clear drinking glass or clear glass sheet, that is the example of transparent. Okay, if you say transparent, the light is they pass to the next. You can see that the light from the sun. Okay, do you understand? Yes. So that is the transparent object. The example of this is the water, air, clear drinking glass, or clear glass sheet. Okay, next. Translucent object. This type of medium only let a small amount of light pass through it, so we cannot see the light and any object through the medium clearly. There are frosted glass, sealed paper, and fog. Okay, that is the example of translucent. If you say translucent object, that is not totally all of the light from sunlight they pass this object or these things like glass and paper, translucent roofing sheets, or brown glass bottle. Okay, that is the object you can include in translucent object. So that is the first one is transparent, next is translucent object. So what is the third? Okay, opaque. This type of object does not let the light pass through it, so we cannot see through it and cannot see any object behind it. There are floor tiles, wooden plank, ceramic bowls. Okay, so the example of opaque is wooden plank, ceramic bowl, floor tiles. Okay, if you say opaque, that is the object that the light they didn't pass this, like a door, wall. Okay, you can call that as the opaque because the light they didn't pass or you didn't see the light that will go to the wall or the door. Okay, that is the opaque object. House or table. Okay, that is the example of opaque. Again, we have three types of medium of light. The first is transparent, next is translucent, and the third is the opaque object. So thank you for listening, everyone. Don't forget to review or study your lesson, and please read your book so you can answer your final exam correctly. Okay? And don't forget to wear your mask once you go out or you can go somewhere. Okay? Goodbye!